Hey guys, it's Double. I'm back with another Modern Warfare 2 commentary. Going to be talking about the Vector and Prestiging. So I've been using SMGs a lot more lately, but before I go into that, I want to talk about Prestiging, if it's even important if you do or not. So the only thing you really get out of Prestiging is more titles and the extra custom class. So there's really nothing keeping you or forcing you to Prestige. Except, I guess it could be interesting if you're getting bored of the game, like online, and you just find it to be kind of repetitive. Then you go ahead and Prestige. You get more challenges. You get all these stuff to do again, and it keeps the game interesting and keeps you playing it. That's what it's pretty much for. But other than that, I don't see a point to Prestige. I really didn't enjoy Prestiging, but except the custom class, I found it to be really useful. Because so when you Prestige, you get the extra custom class, and even if you do it a few more times, because I'm one of those people, if I'm playing a new game mode, I like to kind of mix up my classes and change them accordingly to the game mode I'm playing. Like S&D, I'll probably use something with a silencer, and I don't have too many guns with silencers that I use in Team Deathmatch, except for like the TAR-21. So I having the extra custom class prevents me from like changing out all my guns again in my class, which it gets really annoying after a while when you have everything set up perfectly. So that's the only kind of plus to Prestiging, and if you like the titles and stuff and it's fun to get them, then you might as well go ahead for it anyway. But other than that, it doesn't really matter if you don't even care about the extra custom class. Don't bother with it. If you're still enjoying the game, don't even worry about it. It's not that important. I like getting all the attachments for stuff before I Prestige anyway, and just trying things I never did before, like the AK-47. That gun is really fun to use. Those are my favorite guns. So alright, that's enough about that. So let's go into SMGs now. The Vector, again, you guys have heard me say 1,000 times that I like accuracy, and that's why I'm using this thing. I actually have a video I just recorded. I'm using the MP5, so I'm going through a lot of SMGs. I'm probably going to switch it up and go through using an LMG or something. I'm just trying out new stuff this Prestige. I really only used assault rifles on my last one, so it's kind of a different thing. And in Call of Duty 4, I only used like the MP5. That gun was like just the only thing you would see me use. So it's been different. I usually in every Call of Duty, I usually stick to one certain type of class. In Call of Duty 4, it was the SMG, and this one it's been assault rifles. But now I'm just using stuff that doesn't really make sense in my eyes, like the G18 in my last video. I did pretty well with it. It's a really good gun. So I'm just using it a bit different things, and I actually did pretty well this game. I had a really nice kill streak, and in this video you're going to see me use the 1887, which literally was the most I've ever held on to those guns in this game right now. I probably had them in my hand for like a minute and a half, which is the longest I've ever used those things. I never used them in my last Prestige. I didn't get a Kimbo for them or anything. I didn't even like touch it my last Prestige, so it's kind of interesting. I just swapped it out. So this is my aggressive tactics for this map. Sort of not really tactic for the map itself, but when I'm running out of ammo, I don't like to reload too often, like I am here. I get nervous when I'm reloading, so I kill the person, I pick up their gun, and then I swap out. I keep swapping out, and it works out pretty well. You get to pick up a bunch of new weapons and find your place off them while you're running through with it too, so it's kind of an interesting way to play the game. But you can see I'm using the Vector here. I like the Vector. It really is a pretty good gun. It's kind of awkward to use. I feel like when you're using it, you got to really wait to see if the person's dead or not. It's kind of awkward using it. I'm usually more of like if I'm using like the M1014, that shotgun, I take one shot and kind of just know that they're gonna die. I get a nice kill right here, drop shot. But you can see that it's a pretty good spray gun. Really high rate of fire. It doesn't have much power, but it really makes up for it in accuracy, which I really like, and I'm all about that. So it's up there with, it probably is my favorite SMG. I've been using the MP5K too a lot more, and you'll see it in my next video on Free For All. I had a great game with it, and I don't want to spoil that one because I like really did good with that one. Actually, my first Free For All video too, so check that out when I upload that. But this is where I'm camping out now, and I just picked up the 1887s, and somehow I found my way into the back room here, so I got pretty lucky on that. But you can really get the sense of how powerful these things are. This is literally the first time I've actually used the akimbo for these things. Like, I picked it up once, but I just die right away. But you can see this it just destroys everything. And this is after the patch too, but you can still do the thing on it. I don't know if these had bling on, I'm not sure. But you can see how just incredible these things are. The only thing that could kill me was a noob tube from this guy over here. He just shot it in here. So these things are pretty incredible. So for the Vector, I'm probably gonna, since it's so accurate, I'm probably gonna add a silencer to it eventually when I unlock that, because I usually like silencers on certain guns, especially the ACR is incredible with a silencer. You'll see me in my free-for-all video. I'm using that from some other guy's weapon drop. I killed him, and I did really well with it. It's a really great gun with a silencer. I like any gun with a silencer, except for select few. Obviously, shotguns don't work very well with it, but most of the time, any gun works pretty well for me with a silencer. So this is a pretty solid game altogether. I don't know why I'm using the throwing knife. Usually, when I'm using the throwing knife, I usually have a riot shield out if I'm just messing around. But coming into this game, didn't expect to be doing that well. I was just kind of messing around with new guns, unlocking challenges, and I did pretty solid with a nice kill streak in the middle there with those 1887s, and just swapping out guns. So pretty solid game altogether, and I'm going to be using the Vector more. You'll see some more videos of me using it. A really great gun. So I think I went 30-12 that game, or 21-4. So great game. So thanks guys for watching. Ciao. See you next time, and stay tuned for more videos.